Hello there, today I'll be taking a look at another collection, possibly my final new Transformers collection video, my Transformers Prime collection. I've got some Robots in Disguise, Armada and animated stuff, but not really enough to show off. Might be storing or selling some of that. But yeah, Transformers Prime is one of my favourite Transformers series. What I'd recommend to anyone who hasn't really got into any of it. It's an excellent show, but I'll get started. Here we've got Bulkhead, Robots in Disguise, or Energizer line, I think that was a working title. It's an alright figure, got it for cheap in late 2013 when Big W brought out the 2012 Voyagers on clearance. It broke when I tried to transform it back to a robot though. Even though it was my most anticipated, it was the most disappointing, so that kind of sucked. It does have a cool feature where you can lift up his mouth and then give him like a meme, no teeth or just weird look. Shows a bit of attitude, like breaking so soon. Yeah, the first edition one's definitely more accurate, so I'm gonna get it. Also, most of these Robots in Disguise figures have goofy looking weapons. I wouldn't display his Wrecking Ball because it's like spring-loaded and strange. Same line though, Cliff Jumper. He has a fake chest and not the accurate guns like the first edition one. I want the first edition figure. I think I saw it at a toy fair but got something else. Yeah, fun fact, he was voiced by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, which is probably why he's in so many or so few episodes. And nice plane going by. Spoiler, he dies. 10-year-old spoiler there. But Cliff Jumper dies in everything, so I'm not sure anyone's surprised at this point. Moving on, got Arms Micron RC, who was his partner in crime. She's a more accurate darker blue than the Hasbro one, but comes with an Arms Micron instead of the weapons, so it's not as accurate and looks goofy. Also the stickers, which are starting to peel after almost 7 years. Around the curb bits, not so good foil stickers. But yeah, she is probably the most accurate out of what you could get. Ordered her online like early 2014. They're making some 10th anniversary Prime stuff. I know she's sort of got like they had the robot replicas stuff in the first few films. I think she's getting like a non-transformable one. I'll pick that up, but that stuff never seems to come to Australia anymore. Like I've seen G1 ones, Generation 1 figures that don't transform online, and aside from hearing they're in some comic book stores in other states down south, I never ever see them here. Yeah, Prime first edition Bumblebee, only first edition figure, most accurate to his CGI model in my opinion. He's cool, should have 2 guns, but only comes with 1. Door wings angled downward a bit, which was a criticism I most, which led some to say that the Robots in Disguise one, which you'll see in a minute, was better. I don't think so. I think the overall accuracy is better than that. In saying that though, if we take a zoom in on him, he has and it's harder to see with my flash on, but a gunmetal grey face. For once I like it to be silver. Also for once I'd like him to be more yellow than this orange. I don't know why he's like the movie Bumblebee should be, when he should be actually the other way around. Shadow Stripe Bumblebee then, this is the Robots in Disguise mold. Simpler, but a little more accurate with the wings. I do still prefer the other design. This is about as close as you'll get in this scale to the Season 3 Beast Hunters stealth look. In my opinion, they should have made a talking Bumblebee, and you'll see that in a moment. But one that was a remold of this mold with the talking face and the black Season 3 proper paint job for the Predacons Rising exclusive line. But that was only available like overseas, never saw that here. Unfortunately, Ratchet, Beast Hunters. Beast Hunters was what came out when I got into Transformers. So I have a lot of this inaccurate Beast Hunters stuff. Hoping to replace these with the more accurate ones, but then maybe in the future do up a Beast Hunter shelf when I have more room or something, because they are sentimental and I'm not going to actually sell these. It's meant to look like Beast Wars Dino, but I think some people have said. Then back to the Wreckers, like Bulkhead, Wheeljack, same deal, Beast Hunters, want the Robots in Disguise version. Then we got Ultra Magnus, Beast Hunters version. I never saw that Robots in Disguise one here, which was cool but inaccurate. I think he does a lot better job pulling off that Prime mold then Prime did, and they did a good job using his CGI model for Magnus. I'll go to that Prime too. Sorry, I only ever seem to yawn or have food repeat on me when I do a video. Just a joke at this point. Optimus, same line. He's cool enough. This is a 3D printed gun I made at an art thing I went to 2015. I should have painted it or glued it like the people told me to. I didn't. It is now falling apart. I might paint it at some point. He's not too accurate. See how he has these translucent blue forearms, and his blade isn't like the movie style coming out, the forearms like sticking out. He has to hold it if you don't want it to look goofy, which kind of sucks. But I really want to get the first edition Prime. Like, that looks fantastic. Moving on, Beast Hunters Prime. Kind of looks like he's pretty chunky. He kind of looks like the Prime in Revenge of the Fallen when he drops off parts of Jetfire's corpse when he uses that to fly, but not all of it. It looks kind of goofy. Green plastic, you know, odd choice, but it looks better than the pea-coloured plastic they used on all the Age of Extinction Optimus Primes, at least the Night Optimus Primes, which was the most bizarre choice I've ever seen, but a bit of a meme. This one was just a real cheap Toy Fair pickup, like $10 or something. Probably tell a lie, it's probably more like 20, 25, but worth it and still a pretty good price. Then probably got one of the crown jewels here, the Talking Bumblebee. Spoiler, he gets his voice back. He's a cool figure. That's all I can say. He's actually accurate to Season 3. Good they did it on 1. I know he gets beef for not being accurate, but I say the cool thing is he doesn't have windows, which is accurate to the robot design. I had the Weaponizer one, but I think he might be slightly taller. He would not go in under this shelf. His wings just kept sticking up, and eventually they wouldn't even tab in the back panel, the backpack. So just kind of had a tantrum. Like, okay, you won't be in the video. Yeah, it's cool though, the Talking Bumblebee. I just wish they did a deluxe that was accurate. Then we got Skylynx and Grimwing. Now, they used these designs for the Predacons and Predacons Rising. Those exclusives never came to Australia, so I just have these standing in. I might get the proper accurate movie ones one day, but yeah, these are it for now. We've got Shockwave, also a Toy Fair pickup, showing off some pop vinyls on the side there. I Need Attention would be triggered. Yeah, he's one of the best. Sorry I didn't get him back in the day, and I could have got him brand new, but didn't want to replace my movie Shockwave with anything at the time because he was sentimental. One of the best figures in Decepticons in my opinion. Vertebrae, just got him here and in Beast Mode because he's cool and I think he might be a little rare. Good old Arachnid here won't stop falling and is now hooked on to Knockout. So I'll show her off separately and then she can go since she's causing trouble. This figure sucks. It's a shell former and it has no articulation. I have no more to say. They would have been better off making it a parts former, in my opinion. Then we got Knockout, who she tried to knock over. Ironically, knock. He's a cool figure. Mold had a lot of potential. Paint job lets him down. Knockout was an awesome character. Decepticon Medic was so fussy about his paint job that kept getting scratched. Nice smirk in the mold, but yeah, the paint job's this flat colour that is the lazy silver in the side when he had like this immaculate colour. And ironically, it's scratching off now at this point. Like some of the Prime stuff is too, like even on my Skylynx, the paint's not aging well. And yeah, like it would be Knockout that it would happen to mainly, but kind of sucks, you know. I do hope, like I said earlier, I think that they're making these like robot replica kind of things of RC, and I saw a breakdown who's someone I'm missing for like 10th anniversary of Prime. I do hope they do more stuff because these are starting to age and such and hard to get. Would be nice, even if it's just re-releases of old molds. But moving on, Soundwave. Glad I got him, not the Beast Hunters one. He's more accurate, even though the Beast Hunters one came with Ravage. In saying that, Ravage wasn't in the show either. So, good I got this one. $10 at Big W, I think, on clearance. Predaking, present from family who's no longer with us, so very sentimental. I hope to get the upscaled Legends one, which was a weird thing they only did overseas just to get a robot marine to sit with this, but that'll be a long time coming. Then I got Sharkticon Megatron, who is as close as you'll get to Unicron Megatron, who was basically Galvatron when he was resurrected by Unicron in the Predacons Rising movie. I liked it. It had like coral and rock and horns and stuff. Really nice, but Sharkticon is what we got. I regret not picking up a Robots in Disguise Megatron when I saw him at Big W on sale with the other 2012 Voyages, but it is what it is. In saying that though, if I was Hasbro, I would have made Unicron Megatron or Galvatron with the Predacons Rising line. Like, milk that mold a little more, guys. You miss some opportunities sometimes. Then we got Starscream, most accurate one, even if a bit on the big side. The deluxe one's probably more accurate when it comes to scale, but cool figure and my favorite out of those Voyages I got. Then finally, last but not least, we have the Abominus Combiner Legend. I think it was kind of lazy that they turned it into Infernicus. They could have just made a new deluxe and/or Voyager and made a big combiner and made hundreds of dollars out of it, but it kind of copped out with Decepticons and Age of Extinction and The Last Night. I don't think it would have been a lack of money due to it being a Hollywood film, but they just didn't make some things, which disappoints me. But anyway, that's a different line, a different problem. I hope you guys enjoyed this video showing off my Transformers Prime collection. I'm missing quite a lot in the Decepticon camp. I need a Dreadwing, I need a Skyquake, I need a Breakdown, and some more, I think. The Icons in particular, I never saw them, saw a first edition at a toy fair, should have picked it up, but didn't. Sometimes you see other stuff that you need more, you know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's a bit of space here, I'm probably going to pop the Bumblebee collection here. For now, there's not much to it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. See you in another one soon. Might be Voltron or a playthrough of something. Depends what I saw. Anyway, take care. See ya.